There are so many details and decisions that you have to make when you go on your first cruise. And for newbies, this can be very overwhelming. There are so many people telling you what you do, what you need to bring, as if seriously bringing that $15 glittery lanyard is going to make or break your vacation. I'm here to break down the top 11 things that you don't need to do or bring with you on your cruise vacation. We're going to keep it simple because really, all those extra bells and whistles just are not needed in order for you to have a fantastic vacation. Hello and welcome to my channel, or welcome back. I'm Carrie. I'm a cruise addict and travel advisor who loves cruising and traveling all over the world and sharing all of my travel experiences with you, my top cruising tips and tricks, and so much more. If you love cruising as much as I do, make sure to subscribe to my channel as I drop new videos every week and you don't want to miss out. Let's go ahead and get into the things that you don't need to do and things that you don't need to buy in order to have a fantastic cruise vacation. Save your sanity, save your bank account, and follow these simple tips. Let's stick with the basics. Number one is the drink package. I hear so many people tell you that you absolutely have to purchase the drink package for your first cruise, that it's wonderful, that it's fabulous, that you get all of these drink options, and it's so convenient to just be able to go up to any bar at any time and order anything that you want. And while there's truth to that, the drink package is really not a great fit for everybody. And it really depends on how much you personally are going to drink. It doesn't make sense for you. Many people really aren't going to drink soda or even alcoholic drinks all day long. So honestly, I hear from a lot of people that by day 4, you're just tired of drinking that much. So you're really starting to scale back how many drinks you order. And when you scale back how many drinks you order, does it really make sense for you to have that drink package? So you really want to consider that when you're thinking about whether or not you want to purchase that drink package, because it can be very expensive depending on the cruise line that you go on. My advice to you is always going to be, if you're not sure whether or not that drink package is going to be the right fit for you, skip it the first time that you cruise so you can really see how much you're going to drink. Are you going to order a cocktail for breakfast, like a mimosa? Are you then going to drink before lunch, during lunch? Are you going to get a cocktail with dinner? Are you going to have bottled water and sodas throughout the day? If you think you are, go ahead and get it. If you're like, you know what, that seems like a lot of beverages, maybe I'm better off just buying them a la carte, stick with that. There's also this really great website called cruisely.com, and you can check out to see whether or not the drink package is going to be a good fit. You can filter by the cruise line that you're going on, and it estimates approximately what the drink package is going to be. Then you can let it know how many cocktails you think you're going to get, soda, bottled water, things like that, and it'll estimate for you how much you'd spend if you bought those individually versus how much the drink package is, and you can see if you think it's worth upgrading to that drink package. I have personally tried a soda package, and I have tried an all-inclusive package that did include drinks. With the soda package, I tried that on Royal Caribbean's Odyssey of the Seas, and that was really nice. They have freestyle soda machines scattered throughout the ship, and I was drinking probably about 2 a day, but by day 4, I was really slowing down. I am not a huge soda drinker. In fact, I'll maybe have 1 Coke Zero a day, if even. I do not drink pop every day. So for me, by day 4, I was scaling back so much that it's just really better for me to buy a soda here and there as I want to. As paying, it's usually around like $10 to $12 a day, depending on the ship for the soda package. I wasn't drinking that much. Then for the alcoholic package, this was really great. I got this included in Princess Plus on this Princess Cruises Sun Princess ship. And this did end up being a really great deal for me because Princess Plus also includes Wi-Fi. It includes gratuities. It includes some casualty dining restaurants, things like that. And so it wasn't so heavily focused on just drinks alone. So with all those included, the extra cost did make sense for me. I had a great time getting a specialty iced chai latte in the morning. I'd have bottled waters throughout the day, Coke Zero. And then I did also have 1 to 2 cocktails a day. But again, I am not a huge alcohol drinker. And so I'm never going to be somebody who's going to have more than 1, 2 max alcoholic drinks in the day. So it's not always going to make sense for me personally to get that drink package. But when it comes with Princess Plus, where it was included in that bundle, it did make sense. Definitely do what's best for you. Don't feel pressured. Just because Cocktail Karen says you need the drink package, it does not mean that you do. It's totally acceptable to purchase the drinks a la carte as you go. Number 2, you don't need the Wi-Fi package. Unless you're working remote from the cruise ship or you're doing a lot of live streaming, you most likely don't need the Wi-Fi. In fact, it's a really good time to just disconnect from the internet. You can put your phone on airplane mode, stick it in your safe, and not see it for your entire trip. Or stick it on airplane mode and still use it to take your photos. You can always post all your vacay pics when you get home, or when you're in port, sometimes you can get Wi-Fi there if you go to different restaurants. Sometimes you can grab it from like a hotel lobby. I've gotten it from, I think it was like a CVS or Walgreens in one of the ports. I was able to jump on there for Wi-Fi for a hot minute just to check in. So you can get Wi-Fi here and there on the ports for free if you're strategic about it and you don't want to pay for Wi-Fi the whole time. I definitely nabbed it also. One of my last cruises, I stopped in, I think it was a hotel lobby, and they had like a little coffee bar right there. And so my husband and I chilled out for a little while, jumped on their Wi-Fi because I ran out of Kindle books and I had to get me some more for the rest of our cruise. We were about halfway through and I underestimated how many Kindle books I was going to blow through. So had to get more of those. But honestly, I have gone on tons of cruises and the majority of those, I would say 95% of those, I never had Wi-Fi and we were totally fine. So again, if it's something you're not sure you're going to use, you can just skip it. If you do want to get Wi-Fi though, definitely purchase it before your cruise starts so you can get maximum savings. Number 3, you do not need a full fashion of runway outfit. You really don't need all the outfits that you think you do. Most people are way overpacking for a cruise. I mean, even seasoned cruisers, it can take several cruises to really get in the swing of what you need to pack for your cruise. But you always want to keep it simple and you want to scale back as much as possible. Nobody wants to haul around that many things. For a lot of cruises, you just need to keep it casual. Some shorts, some t-shirts, swimsuits, pair of flip-flops, you're going to be good to go. Like seriously, 87% of what you think you're going to bring, you really don't need to bring. No one's judging you if you repeat outfits. If you're just going to wear something to the pool deck for a couple hours, it's totally okay to wear that again. Or if you have one pair of dress pants and a shirt you want to wear to the dining room, nobody cares if you wear that same outfit to the dining room every day. And if they do, who cares? You're probably never going to see these people again. It's your vacay. Do you, baby? Speaking of outfits, number 4 is formal wear. You really do not need to bring formal wear onto a cruise unless you want to. Yes, I know 7-day cruises typically have 2 formal nights and they tell you need to bring formal wear, but it's not like what you think it is. Yep, some people go all out and you will see like sequined cocktail dresses and full tuxedos and suits. And I don't know how these people are packing this stuff because this seems insane to me. I am not going to pack one super dressy outfit with shoes and all the accessories to wear for 2 hours at night. Not going to happen. So if you're like me and you're wanting to keep things simple, do not pack formal wear. You don't have to go to the dining room on formal nights unless you want to. You can go to the buffet. There's the snack shack options like the burger place, pizza, there's sandwiches, salads, things like that. Again, depending on the cruise ship you're on. If you're like, you know what, I really do want to go on formal night, again, keeping it simple. You can wear black pants. Ladies, you can wear a dress. You can wear black flip-flops. You can wear tennis shoes. They want you to be formal, but they're also, for a lot of cruise lines, a little bit flexible with this. I'm not talking the high-end luxury lines. I'm talking your mainstream lines, like the Carnival, Royal Caribbean, Celebrity, Princess, things like that. They're a little bit more flexible with the formal wear. But on formal night, again, just try to keep it simple with a dress or pants if you want to go there. But you do not have to participate in formal night unless you want to. Number 5, you do not have to do excursions at every port. It's totally okay to just wander the ports, go to the beaches, hit up some shops. You can go to the restaurants there. I actually get this question a lot from people. Do I need to do an excursion at every port? Am I allowed to get off the ship if I don't have one booked? Totally. Go explore. A lot of times in ports, I just want to walk around and see what they have, soak in the local culture, really check it out. I don't always want to do the fancy excursions and things. For a lot of ports in the Caribbean, even there's a lot of beaches nearby that you can go to and have a free beach day. Bring the towels from the ship, go relax, hang out, enjoy the water, and then you can even go back to the ship early. The ship is usually going to be pretty dead on a port day because everyone's off doing all their excursions in port. So if you head back early, a lot of times you're going to get to really enjoy the ship where it feels pretty empty. Number 6, you don't need to bring that extra case of Coke or pop. Seriously, unless you have some deep emotional attachment to Dr. Pepper, you don't need to haul that 12-pack of soda on board. This is something that you're going to have to carry with you through security, through the check-in process, through the entire morning of the cruise until your cabin opens up. Do you really want to haul that baby with you? If the answer is no, go ahead and buy your soda a la carte. It's your vacation. Treat yourself. Don't worry about hauling all these extra things unless you seriously want to. Number 7, lanyards for your cruise. You don't need to bring lanyards to stick your key cards in. They're really tiny. They're like the shape of the credit card. You can put them in a little wristlet if you have it, your pocket. You can put it in anything like that and just save yourself from having to have a lanyard and carry all that around. Not needed. Number 8, you don't need to bring over-the-door organizers, magnetic hooks, and other like must-have items that TikTok tells you that you need to have. I have seriously seen people bring a whole over-the-door shoe organizer packed with like an entire pharmacy, their whole bathroom, loads of shoes, and all of these extra things. I'm like, bro, you are not keeping it simple. You're bringing like a whole extra luggage just to fit all of these things that you really don't need. Remember, you want to keep it simple. If you've never cruised before, you don't know all the extra things that you may or may not use. So scale back on that. Don't buy any of the extra things that you're really not sure you're going to need, because I've heard tons of people buy these extra things because TikTok said you had to, and then they're bummed because they spent extra money on items that they never even touched. Number 9, you don't need to bring the entire pharmacy just in case you might need it. We want to keep it simple. Yes, you want to bring things like motion sickness medication or Tums, pain relief medication, contact solution if you have contacts. You do want to bring things like that, but you don't need to bring everything for every situation that you may have. You really don't need to bring 40 just in case items. Honestly, worst case, you can buy it on the cruise ship. Yeah, you might pay like 400% more, but they'll have extra band-aids if you accidentally forget to bring them. Number 10, door decorations. You really do not need to go on Amazon or go all out in arts and crafts and start printing all of these things that you want to stick on your cabin door. Keep it simple. They are cute, and some people are doing that upside down pineapple thing, you know what I'm talking about, but you don't need to do that. Keep it simple. Keep your cruise door empty. I promise you're going to be able to find your cruise room no matter what. Unless you have that drink package, in which case, if you go ham on that and can't find a room, that's your own problem. Number 11, power strips. This is tricky because some people really want to bring power strips and extension cords and things like that on a cruise. A lot of cruise lines say that no, you cannot bring these, especially if they have any kind of surge protector with them. But they're getting more stringent with that, and they're having more rules where you can't bring extra things for extra outlets. So I recommend that all you bring is your cell phone charger. You don't need to bring all of those extra things. Just go first, see if you need anything extra, and then go from there. You can really get by with just having a cell phone charger. They're going to have several different outlets throughout the ship. Again, depending on what ship you go on, but usually you're going to have an outlet by the desk, and then there's usually going to be 1 or 2 around the bed. There's going to be an outlet typically in the bathroom. So there are outlets throughout the cabin, but keep it simple. Bottom line is, you do not need to bring all of the things that people tell you to. A lot of people regret buying all of these things before really going on a cruise and finding out what they need. Just because it's trendy doesn't mean that it's right for you. Keep it simple, be comfortable on your cruise ship, and save your money for a cocktail with an umbrella in it that you can sip and relax by the beach or on the cruise ship. You will have a fantastic vacation with just the basics. If you cruise and you find out, hey, you know what? I really could use those magnetic hooks or that lanyard, grab it for your next cruise. You're good to go. You've got this. Let me know in the comments if there's anything that you bought for a cruise that you found out that you really didn't need and you were bummed that you bought it. I hope this helps. I'll catch you on the next cruise.